Hello guys, welcome back. This is Mohan Chaitanya here. In the previous video, we have seen border style properties and it has totally 10 values which are solid, double, dashed, dotted, rich, group, inset, outset, none and hidden. So far, we have seen all 5 CSS box model properties. In today's video, we'll see shorthand properties for padding, border and margin. In the previous videos, we have seen border shorthand property which has the border width, border style, border color. In border properties, we have totally 4 different properties which are border radius, border width, style and color. We'll see shorthand properties for these and padding and margin also. Let's understand why these shorthand properties are important. Let's say I need to give a padding of 10 pixels only on top. We have padding top property. Let's say I only have to give this margin on right side with a value 20 pixels. We have margin right property. If we need to specify any particular direction, we need to specify that direction also as a property. This shorthand property helps to give styling without specifying the direction. Let's see for padding. We have padding top, bottom, left, right. We already know if we give a single value for this padding, all the 4 sides will have that padding. Let's say without specifying these directions, can actually include all these directions in a single property padding. Let's see this. See, we all know we have padding property. If we specify only a single value, all sides will have that padding. If we specify 2 values with a space in between, the first value will be corresponded to the top and bottom. The second value will be corresponded to left and right. If we give 3 values separated by a space, the first value is corresponded to top direction, second value is corresponded to left and right, third will be corresponded to bottom. If we specify 4 values separated by a space, the first value is top, second value is right, third value is bottom, last value is left. We can see this visually as this top, right, bottom, left. We can remember like it's clockwise, top, right, bottom and left. If we want to give all 4 sides as values. This is same for margin also. If we specify only one value, that value is corresponded to all sides. If we give 2, it is corresponded to top, bottom and left, right and so forth. Let's see this visually on code playground. I have created a paragraph which is inside a container having a class name as box. I have given a background color of yellow, having the border radius 20 pixels. With using the border shorthand property, I have given 1 pixel solid and color as black, and I align the text to the center. Let's see the padding property first. Padding. If we give only a single value, let's say 10 pixels, let's try to run it. 10 pixels padding is applied on all sides. Let's give a second value as 20 pixels. You can see now 10 pixels is applied on top and bottom and 20 pixels is applied on left and right. Let's give third value as 30 pixels. Run it. As I said, the first value is corresponded to top, the 10 pixels. Second value is corresponded to left and right, this 20 pixels. And third value is corresponded to bottom, which is 30 pixels here. If we give fourth value as 40 pixels, this fourth property is applied to left. Let's try to run it. See, the first value is 10 pixels, which is applied on top. second value is 20 pixels, which is applied on right, third value is 30 pixels, which is applied on bottom, and fourth value is 40 pixels, which is applied on left hand side. This is same for padding, so I'm just copying it and pasting here. Let's change the padding to margin. Margin is nothing but the space outside the border. Let's try to run it. See, the 10 pixels is applied on top, 20 pixels pad margin is applied on right, 30 pixels is applied on bottom, and 40 pixels is applied on left hand side. Let's change the top value as some 80 pixels. Let's try to run it. See, the 80 pixels margin has been applied. If we don't want any margin on right hand side, we can give this right hand side property as 0, so that the margin will be having 0 as a value. See, the 0 margin is applied on right. Likewise, we have border width property. This is same for all sides. We have a single value. If we specify two values, it will be corresponded to top, bottom, and left, right. If we specify three values, first value is top, second value is for left and right, third value is for bottom. And if we specify four values, first one is top, second one is right, third one is bottom, and fourth one is left. Let's go to the code playground. Let's give border width property and specifying all the four, which are 10, 20, 30 pixels and 40. Let's try to run it. Let's see, the 10 pixels border width is applied on top, 20 pixels is applied on right, 30 pixels border width is applied on bottom, and 40 pixels border width is applied on left. If we want only on left side, we can give all these three values as 0, which are top, right, and bottom. Let's give it. Likewise, we can change our values accordingly. See, the border width is only applied on left hand side, which is 40 pixels. Let's see under properties. For border radius, if we specify only one value, all the four sides which are corners here, all corners will be rounded with 10 pixels. If we specify two values, the first value is corresponded to top left and bottom right, second value is corresponded to top right and bottom left, and so on and so forth. Let's go to code playground and let's try to give it. I'm changing the values as 1 pixels, 2 pixels, 3 pixels, 4 pixels. Let's try to run it. See, the width is applied on four sides. Let's see the border radius property. Let's give 10 pixels, 20 pixels, 30 pixels, and 40 pixels. Let's try to run it. You can see here, top left is applied with 10 pixels curve, and 20 pixels is applied on top right side, and 30 pixels is applied on bottom right, and 40 pixels radius is applied on bottom left. Likewise, we can modify this border radius property also. Let's go to other property, which is border style. This is same for all. If we give a single value, it's for all sides. If we give two values, it's for top, bottom, and left, right, and so on and so forth. Let's copy this. And let's try to paste it here. run it. You can see here. Let's give the width as 10 pixels on all sides. If we specify a single value, that width will be applied on all sides. Let's try to run it. See, the first one is top, which is solid. Second one is dotted, which is on left right side. Dashed style is applied in bottom, and double style is applied on left hand side. Likewise, we can give the shorthand properties, and we have other shorthand property which is color, which is same as this. If we give a single value, all sides will have that color. If we give it two values, the first value is corresponded to top and bottom, second value is corresponded to left and right, and so on and so forth. Let's try to copy this style. Copy it. Let's try to paste it here. Let's try to run it. As I said, if we give three values, the first value is corresponded to top, which is this color, and second value is slightly black, which is applied on left and right hand side. If the third value is corresponded to bottom side, and it is applied. These are the shorthand properties we have. Here you can see, without specifying the direction as property names, we are actually modifying the values on particular direction as we want. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.